Hello YouTube. Bane666 here. I came across this footage from the San Francisco Pride Festival 2014, last week. The protesters are known as the Bloodstained Men and their friends, and they are protesting against male circumcision.
The wings are only $5.
Circumcision English?
Why do you do this in public places? This was at my college too. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, this is disgusting.
What? Wait, I don't understand why.
Why disgusting?
You guys are disgusting.
Express yourself. Why disgusting?
Can you let go of me? What the fuck? Don't fucking touch me!
Wow, you touch me.
Women still demanding the right to force
Don't fucking touch me!
She touched me. Who touched you? Did you see her punch me?
He fucking touched me!
Yeah, well, does that give you a right to punch me? Hey, don't touch me, bro. Get out of my fucking way. Get out of my fucking way. Stay out of my fucking way.
Oh my god.
What?
arrogance.
Fuck out of my face!
What?
Fuck out of my face!
You want to punch me again? Punch me again. It's all on tape.
What arrogance?
She crazy.
Go ahead.
Angry. Oh, there it is.
Go ahead. If people hit us, we don't back down.
Leave me the fuck alone! I will smack your fucking phone out of your fucking hands!
You bet not, bitch.
I'll call the cops on your ass, bitch.
You're going viral.
They're following
You were going viral.
I don't give a fuck!
You were going viral. You were going viral. You gonna hit me again? Go ahead, hit me again. Hit me again. Hit me again.
Fuck alone!
Hey, you're going viral. You're going viral.
It's easy to be smoked when your ball is protected by law, isn't it, bitch?
Which college is it? Which college is it? I want to return.
I don't give a fuck!
Which college? You said you went to your college. I want to return to your college. Did you get her punching me?
I think so.
Wait, she punched you?
She punched me.
Holy shit.
And she hit me in the face.
Damn. You should definitely find that out. You can fucking sue her. No, somebody already got
Double standards in action.
Say it, Brother K.
Well, this is the passion that we run into among certain American women. They feel so strongly. She started out by telling me that I was sick and disgusting. I was standing there with my signs, and she looked right at me and said, "You're sick and disgusting." And I said, "Why, ma'am?" And Brian Hardy came up, and that's when she either punched him or Brian, she either punched him or kicked him.
She slapped James in the face about as hard as she possibly could.
Was that the first hit?
That was the first hit.
Since she had initially said her comments to me, and I saw her strike both James and Brian, I followed her to get more information and to find out because she told me that she had seen me at her college, and she said, "Can't you do something else? I already saw you at my college." So I wanted to find out what college it was because I told her I'm going to return, but she would not tell me what college it was. So I'll have to try to figure it out. It might have been UCLA, but at any rate, she gave me a hit to my face that was the upward palm to my nose, which could have shoved my nose into my brain. If I believe I pulled back. But I mean, she was serious about hurting us.
Oh yeah.
And you can see I have a stick in both hands. I never touched her, but she struck me at least once, and I believe twice. It was a very heated exchange.
Don't fucking touch me!
Don't fucking touch me!
She had several friends with her. One was a man and the other a woman, and I believe they were a couple. But the woman said to me, "Look, she's crazy. You're not going to get anywhere with her. She's crazy." And the guy said, "Bro, give it up." So she apparently has a reputation among her own friends for flying off the handle like that.
Interesting.
That's not what we're about.
The young woman in question is named Emily Hopper, and before anyone accuses me of doxing, that's the name she has on her YouTube channel. It seems not only Is Emily more concerned about her personal discomfort at looking at a protester holding a sign, than the discomfort of the male children who are circumcised against their will every year? But she also seems to feel that she is entitled to use violence against others. She could have easily walked past the protesters without comment, if she didn't agree with them. Or if she felt compelled to exercise her right to free speech, she could have easily done so without resorting to violence. Of course, Emily Hopper doesn't see it that way. On a response video she posted on her channel, on the 10th of September, she says, "I never touched his camera. My hand was flat and never touched it. I walked away and he grabbed me cause I wasn't responding to him anymore. If you retards don't get that he edited out the 15 seconds of me walking away and him grabbing me, that's not on me. And I'm not sorry, and would gladly hit him again if he touched me again. Dear old guy brain, stop commenting and harassing everyone who's supporting me. Be a man and take me to court so I can get my money." But let's have a look at her video response and break it down.
This is not an apology. I never punched him, I slapped him.
Well, we didn't get very far into that before I had to respond. I think it's pretty clear that she did more than just slap him. It's clear that at one point she even kicked one of the guys. But if I were to play devil's advocate, and believe her demonstrably wrong statement, she still had no reason to slap any of the protesters.
Don't fucking touch me! The fuck arrogance! The fuck out of my face! What fuck out of my face! You are what? Leave me the fuck alone! I will snap your fucking phone out of your fucking hands!
I never wanted to, but he grabbed my wrist and he twisted it as I was walking away. He cut that out of the video, of course.
At first I thought this claim was 100% bullshit, based on my viewing of the footage. But like all claims I pull apart in my videos, I examined the evidence before rendering a verdict. And I have to admit, her claim at this point could possibly be true. If we look at these two frames, there does appear to be a slight jump, but I assume this could also be due to fast movement of the camera. It's impossible to say. So once again, if I were to play devil's advocate, and say her claim is in fact true, and the cameraman did in fact grab her hand, I think it would be self-evident that he did so, because she was trying to prevent him from filming in a public place, as is his right. And it also wouldn't excuse her violence against the other two guys.
Why? Why disgusting? Express yourself.
No.
Why disgusting?
Can you let go of me? What the fuck? Don't fucking touch me!
Wow.
But at the end of the day, these are grown men following and circling a teenage girl. Yeah, I'm a teenager. I'm not in my 20s like everybody thinks online.
Well, if she's old enough to go to college, then she should be old enough to act like an adult in public.
I saw the posts on 4chan, and no, I'm not Jewish. I'm not religious at all. I don't support circumcision. I don't care about circumcision. I don't care at all.
And that's exactly why the protesters are out there, because not enough people give a shit about a human rights violation affecting male children. But I guess if it's not affecting her directly, no one else should give a shit about it either, right? If she didn't care about the issue, she should have kept on walking and minded her own business.
But I've seen these protesters multiple times harassing people, and I just think it's inappropriate where they protest. Like, they dress up in these like bloody man period outfits and scream at families and young people, and everyone acts like that's okay, that they can just scream their opinions. But when I walk up and try and give my opinion, I get grabbed. Like, and I'm the bad one here apparently. But why do you public faces? This is at my college too. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, this is
disgusting to me.
Wait, I don't understand why.
Why discuss
You guys are disgusting.
Express yourself. Why?
I can speak for other occasions where the bloodstained men have been protesting, but on this particular occasion, she approached them, and she started the abuse. If what she says is true, if they have been abusive in the past, then I would suggest to her that she takes some video footage of it, and present it as evidence. Until that time, I can honestly say, I've only seen one side being aggressive and abusive. As for her man comment, I have to wonder, could she really be so stupid as to not understand what the bloodstains on their pants mean? Unfortunately, I think she possibly is that stupid.
That's really all I was trying to say to him, was just, why are you doing this here? I don't care about circumcision. I do not care. I think it's ridiculous that he's talking about suing me for assault when he touched me first. I would really, really love you to take me to court and try and explain that to a judge. I would love to see how stupid you look. I really, really would. And another thing is, people were saying I was like crying rape. I never once said he rapes me. Do you hear that? Because I never said that. That never came out of my mouth. Rape is not a joke, and I wouldn't just throw that at somebody ever. So, yeah.
I can give credit where credit is due. I agree with her, rape is not a joke, and neither are false allegations. Let's hope she always thinks this way. And I also didn't hear her claim rape during the video, so I don't know where that came from.
It's definitely not what I said, and it's not anything that even came up ever. I don't know why it came up online. I don't even really know why this fight is getting so much attention in the first place. I mean, nobody got hurt, and this was months ago, and since then, it seems like everybody has moved on. So, old guy, I don't even know what your name is, but move on. Like, honestly, stop crying like a pussy and grow a pair. Or did you get those cut off too when you were a baby?
Wow. So folks, this is what shaming language looks like. I'm trying really hard right now not to be abusive, and to remain logical and fair, but let's be honest, what a self-entitled little cunt. And before some moron makes the comment in the comments section, no, I am not referring to all women as self-entitled little cunts, just this one, who clearly does not give two shits about the suffering of anyone else. Nor is she willing to take responsibility for any of her actions. My advice to any guys out there who may come across this individual is very simple: avoid at all costs. Trust me, the pretty face isn't worth the headaches and abuse. She should come with a warning label that reads, toxic.
Huh? I mean, seriously, like, move on. Like, get a life. That's all I really have to say about this. Yeah. Peace.
One last thing before I go. I have read a number of comments referring to her as a feminist. Although I accept the possibility that she may be a feminist, I think it's only fair to point out that at no time, at least that I've seen, does she claim to be a feminist, or even mention feminism. It particularly pisses me off when feminists randomly claim that anyone, and everyone, they dislike or disagree with, or anyone who is a troll, is automatically an MRA without any actual evidence. Let's not sink to their level. Let's hold ourselves to a higher standard. And remember folks, don't drink the poison Kool-Aid.
This is a video response to the Tinkerbell incident of Pride 2014 and her response to us all and activists yesterday. My name's Danielle Cruzen. Most of you know me as a very vocal part of this movement in the Bay Area. I was at the event where this slapping, hitting, yelling all took place. I did not witness it. I was about 50 yards away at our activist information booth at the time. But I heard about it, and then I watched the video, and I talked to my friends, of course. And my advice in this video is mostly for Tinkerbell. First of all, the men you hit were my friends. The man that you struck with the camera is a very good friend of mine, probably the most gentle man that I've ever met in the world. His name is James. And just looking at the video, it being totally unbiased, what I saw was you put your hand on his camera, he removed it, to which you slapped him in the face. This is not cool. This is not acceptable. And it's pretty clear from the video that you were intoxicated at the time. I understand, you know, stuff happens when you're under the influence and emotions run high, but none of that was excusable. And I also witnessed in the video all of my friends taking great measures to make sure that during their interaction with you, that they did not touch you in any way, even when you were kicking at them, throwing punches. They took great measures just to approach you. They had their signs out to block you, and were trying to confront you after your initial attack. So, I understand things happen, and you were offended by the message. I would encourage you personally to research circumcision and find out why we're out there. The old guy you refer to rather crudely in your video response is a good friend of mine named Brother K, who has devoted countless hours and thousands of dollars of his own money to this cause, trying to protect baby boys in this country from genital mutilation, which I'm sure if you actually took the time to look into it, you would see is a very real problem. It's not right what we're doing to baby boys, and that's why we're activists and we're all out here trying to make a difference. The other thing is, my only advice to you as a woman is that when I was younger, I used to drink and party heavy myself, but the next time you're belligerent in public and you get up in some guy's face and start being rude and throwing your hands around, they might not be gentlemen, and you could get seriously hurt. And I wouldn't wish that on you. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. But you need to look at your own behavior and why, you know, a few drinks or whatever you were on caused you to be this violent and confrontational and belligerent with protesters. It's fine to disagree. It really is. But, you know, to get up in someone's face and start, you know, slapping, you and I both know that's, you know, what happens when you've had a few too many. And I'm older than you, and I'm just telling you from experience that the next time you do something like that, you could either get arrested or seriously injured because you slapped the wrong guy who is a legitimate asshole, unlike my friends who were all gentlemen and did their best to interact with you through your belligerence as gentlemanly as they could while protecting themselves. So, my advice to you, please research circumcision, understand why we're out there, and, you know, the next time you see us, you know, you don't have to act that way. We'd be happy to talk to you and give you information. And the men you hurt were my friends, and They have all my support in the entire world. So, Brother K, James, Brian, love you guys, and I'll see you on the front lines. And let's not let one ugly incident, shape the way we go out and educate from here on out. Peace.